All right, welcome back, little dudes. Big dudes, little dudes, dudettes of all kinds, all sizes, all shapes and ages and colors and all that. Welcome, guys. Man, I'm freaking pooped again tonight. Sorry, Amante. Hello, sir. Like, I did get some extra sleep last night. I got like an extra hour of sleep, and it just isn't enough, man. I don't know what's going on lately. I'm blaming it on the weather. It's been all like cloudy and rainy for like a couple days now. And I think that is the problem.
Tread carefully,
Whoa.
friends. Wouldn't want the forest to swallow you up.
I don't know if you guys saw the news. What's that? Hold on now. I was looking at that. Chapter upgrade. Purchase now to get the immediate access to the following plus bonus rewards at launch. Get these immediately. Limited time customization actions. I just recall 10 years Lion Steam Mount. Okay, whatever. I don't care about any of that stuff. That didn't do anything for me. Subbit, what's up, brother? What do you, I don't understand. What? What did I just get? Plant collecting. Huh. I'd like to, oh, can I? Vicious, okay. Is it hot there? No, not really. It's actually quite cold. Well, it's not like super cold, but it's chilly. It's like 40 degrees right now, Fahrenheit, which is 10, maybe like 8 degrees Celsius, something like that. I want this luminous ink. I want these alloys and the rosins and the crown repair cans. I want all this stuff. We're not gonna rush it, guys. Let's jump back into the dailies. As we do, we're gonna start out nice and freaking slow by cooking out as many writs as we can possibly do. In this, there's been a little bit of moolah on that. Ari, what's up, man? You came with an important message. Oh, that's Justin. Wow, why'd everybody just disappear? That was weird. What just in? What message? What? Who do what now? PDA? Oh, wait, no, not PDA. I think that stands for Public Display of Affection. PSA, Public Service Announcement. But yeah, Simon, it's supposed to be getting warm soon. Tiffany, hey yo, hey. Yeah, like normally around the end of April is when it starts getting warmer in the States. And then, you know, the northern states. So.
Over here. I just need a moment of your time.
Over here, initiative.
Ari, have you been watching Pirate Software? Because you said that ketchup is a liquid made from a fruit with 20% added sugar. By definition, ketchup is a sports drink. I saw that short. I love Pirate Software, dude. I send you guys to his stream almost every day. Like, I've been trying to dig deep to find other people to send you guys to at the, like, because I don't want to just like end it and then that's it. Like, y'all just disperse, go away, get away. So I'd like to try to, you know, send you guys somewhere. And usually his little ferret rescue live stream is like one of the only things that's available live at the time that I've been wrapping up. So I'm trying to dig deep to find some more people to send you guys to, but sometimes he is streaming and I'll send you to him. I like Pirate Software, man. He's really cool. May or may not have seen that short. Yeah. Dude, he's got the shorts on lockdown. At least he did for a while. I think he's not had quite as much traction in the recent months as he did, like, I don't know, like maybe a year ago. But the dude's got shorts locked in. It's super hot from March. It is not March anymore, brother. It's April. It's April 11th, to be specific. Simon, shouldn't it be getting like cooler for you? Isn't India in like the southern hemisphere? I'm gonna show my, you know, my geographic prowess here. I think India's in the southern hemisphere. It's not like too far. I think it's close to the equator. denim shorts or gym shorts, though. What do you mean denim shorts or gym shorts? Is that even a question? Who the actual crap wears denim shorts? Besides your dad. Like, nah, it's gym shorts every single day, dude. You gotta, you know, leave a little room for them puppies to breathe down there, dude. Come on. You can't be restricting them. I don't even like wearing jeans. I don't like... It's either like khakis or sweatpants or gym shorts. Like, no exceptions, no in-betweens. I can't do it. No cooler than using a fan. Yeah, I mean... I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. It normally gets like super hot around like August here. August, July, give or take, somewhere in that ballpark. Like it gets hot as crap and humid too. Do you guys get the humidity, Simon? Like I feel like India's maybe, I would assume, maybe more of a dry heat rather than like a real damp heat. Cause I'm feeling real old today, dude. Cause I feel like the oldness is just like screaming out of my body right now. Like, dude, the humidity will crush you. It's yeah, I'm old today.
What do you require of a zombie fragrant
Wake up at least
employer?
3 or 4 times because it's so hot. Holy crap, dude. I'd be doing something about that if I'm being honest. That would drive me nuts. I wouldn't be able to handle it. Alright, we have a little bit of room. Can this go in? That can go in. That's what she said. Try crown restorations. That can go up. That can go, that can go, that could go. We're getting there. That's fine. The Georgia heat's insane.
Shinies.
I've only ever been to Georgia one time, and I just drove through it. I didn't actually like stay to hang out, but I hear it's very, very hot in Georgia. 95% humidity is crazy. How do you, what happens when you pass 100? Are you just like swimming in this, like you just like gotta swim through the air? What do you do? 100% humidity. What does that mean? Denim shorts for mowing the yard and gym shorts for lounging around. I don't even think I'd like to wear denim shorts for mowing the yard, dude. I'll be honest, I kind of like long pants for like yard work. But I definitely am not going to wear jeans. I've done worn enough jeans in my life to know that I hate them. Anything but. They're comfortable for you? Well, that's because you're a woman. I'm kidding, Ari. No, I don't know what, like... I don't know. I used to wear jeans when I was younger because, like, that's all my mom would get me. It was, like, the cheapest, easiest thing that lasted forever. And when I got older and I moved out and I started, you know, working and paying my own bills, and I was like, you know what? I don't need to wear jeans. Like, it's not a requirement. It's not like a law or anything. And sweats are God tier. Oh, absolutely, dude. There's different kinds of sweatpants, though. Like, let's be honest about that right now. Let's get this straight. There's, like, the little elastic ring around, like, the bottom of the leg that, like, suffocates your ankle. Unacceptable. Get that away from me.
Certainly.
Super baggy. That's all there is. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, whatever it is, super baggy. That it has to be super baggy. No other options. You wear jeans mostly? Because you can put it for a longer time? What does that mean? You're saying jeans last a long time, like, because they're durable? Is that what you're saying? They put it for a long time. You put it for a long time. You put jeans on for a long time? I meant day. Simon, I don't know what that means. I'm trying to understand what you just said, but I can't. You've lost me. I feel like it might be easier for you to actually just type in Hindi, and I can just translate it. You know what I mean? Like, with that... that might work. Because I can just translate it. It's not that hard. YouTube's chat actually has a built-in translator, which, shout out YouTube's chat. There's a lot of things I dislike about YouTube, let's be honest. I've complained plenty about them. But... man, oh day, when somebody comes in here speaking Portuguese, all I gotta do is like right click and then hit translate, and it automatically translates every single chat from Portuguese into English. And that's nice. You're just messing with me. It sounds like you're friggin' like super drunk. It doesn't sound like you're messing with me.
So much to do.
We're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. These writs are getting old. They have definitely worn their welcome out pretty quickly. It's a lot of writs. They take so much longer than you think they do. To do writs on one character a day is fine. I'm not drunk, you're drunk. I'm not drunk, you're drunk. Your mom's drunk. Not super drunk, just sleepy. Not super drunk. So, like, partially drunk and sleepy. So, I get what you're saying. It's the combination of the two. That's understandable. Alright. Oh, tits, dude, I did not mean to use that recipe. Gosh dang it. Big fat mistake. I don't even know what recipe that was. That sucks. It could have been good. It was a purple one, I know that. Man, that's so unfortunate. And I don't have anywhere to put these, unfortunately, so we're just sitting on them for now. Our bank is full. But only when I go outside I wear jeans, since you can put it longer day without washing it. Am I drunk? Simon! Brother in Christ almighty! Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Jeans don't necessarily need washed that often. Yes, okay. Yeah, I understand that. I don't think you're supposed to wash jeans at all, if I'm being honest. Look, man, I don't think I've ever actually washed a single pair of jeans in my entire life. But then again, like, all my jeans I've ever had have been, like, work pants. So, like, I put them on, I go outside, I pick things up and I put them down, and then I take them off. Or go back inside and then take them off. You know. So, like, I feel like there's not much of a reason to wash them. I don't know. Maybe I'm gross. How's the clip of Warzone? That was a good clip, dude. I feel like I've seen something like that before. I feel like you sent me something very similar to that, if not the same thing, but it was good. The helicopter play was banging. When you don't have a gun, crash a helicopter into them. Oh. Whoops. What are we taking off? Nothing. We're putting sweatpants on. Man, we friggin' fly through cornflower. It's kind of a shame. I feel like that's one of the most used ingredients for potions in this entire game.
Legero, Mako, Ta.
Bada boomskas. Bada a boom, a boom. Boom, 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 boom. This reminds me of like, Don't Mess with the Zohan for some reason. I don't know. It's a really good movie though. Boom, 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 boom. Amateur hour? Yeah, oh yeah, amateur hour from you. Yeah. No, Simon, I was just giving you crap. There is a part of me that thought you were joking, and I was like, are you freaking serious? I don't know. It's been the same schedule for a long time. It ain't that hard, brother. Oh, research. 18 hours? 1 till 1 days. Oh my goodness. Ooh. 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 Decisive ice staff. We need one of those. Like, specifically, we need a decisive ice staff. Alright, hold on. We'll check the guild store downstairs. Maybe we'll find something super cheap. Doesn't matter what it is, it's gonna be destroyed. How's this looking? 4 days. 4 days. We're gonna just like do another 5-dayer, like this one. And then in like 5-ish days, man, it's like the research is kind of not working out in my favor here. I was hoping to get research lined up so that we could use that 7-day scroll, but everything is like staggered really uncomfortably. And I was trying really hard to make it work. Yeah, 2 days. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to make that work right. I don't want to waste it. I believe that the very last research for everything is like 30 days. That's gonna be our ticket, I believe, is using it then. Why are people bugging today? People's like character models are just like geeking out. Oh, but I forgot to mention, apparently there's a big change coming to ESO soon. And by big change, I mean like massive. Probably one of the biggest changes that the game is ever gonna see, at least ever has seen. And one of those things, there's a few things coming, but the biggest, most like iconic thing I think is gonna be this: the classes. They're talking about introducing something called subclasses, and basically what that means is that these 3 classes that you have your class skill. So as a Templar, you have Adric Spear, Dawn's Wrath, and Restoring Light. Adric Spear has these abilities inside of it. Dawn's Wrath has these abilities inside of it, and Restoring Light has these abilities inside of it. And essentially, you would be able to take up to 1 from any other class in the game. So, okay, wait. You could replace 2 if you wanted to. So say, you would need to retain at least 1 of your own class, like, segmented abilities. Like, so, basically, like, if I wanted to, as a Templar, I would have to either keep Restoring Light, Dawn's Wrath, or Adric Spear, right? And I could take 2 too, as by the way. Like, I could have Adric Spear and Dawn's Wrath, or Adric Spear and Restoring Light, or Dawn's Wrath and Restoring Light, blah, 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 blah. Whatever you want, you get up to 1 or 2 from your own class. and then you can replace this other class. Like, say I don't like Restoring Light because I'm like, ugh, Ritual of Retribution is one of the worst abilities in the game. It's not. It's amazing. It's a really good ability. But you could essentially replace this tree right here with a class tree from any other character in the game. Any other. Well, like, I could take a Dragon Knight class. I could take, and you don't, it doesn't have to be like a defensive class, and it doesn't have to be like a Healy class, and it doesn't have to be a DPS class. It could be anything. And you can take one, I think. Yeah. You can take one from any other class. So you can take like one Dragon Knight, and then that's it. Or you can take like one Dragon Knight and one Sorcerer. Or you can take like one Nightblade, and you can take like a whatever. Like, the mix and match for the subclasses is gonna be freaking awesome. I cannot wait. I can't freaking wait, dude. It's gonna be so cool. And it's gonna open up a lot. Apparently there's like 4,000 different combinations, potentially, in the game so far. And not only that, oh, I forgot to look for Ice Staff. But they're also talking about like the potential, well, I don't know if they were talking about this, but there's the potential of adding like more classes in the game, like that are focused around subclasses. So like a class that would just have like one bar instead of like 3 separate classes. I don't know. It looks cool. I'm excited. I haven't learned a ton, but I did see a little itty bitty bit from Mr. Skinny Cheeks. My man's like Skinny Cheeks. Screw today is Marvel Rivals next season. Gotta try the new female game. Of course you do. What did I need? Decisive. And you can't filter, can you? 40k. You can eat my friggin' buns, dude. 5k? From the Dragon Guard. It'd be nice to get a sticker set piece too, huh? Ooh, what's this?
Can I help you?
2.5k? The Symmetry of the Weld. Adds 200% status effect chance while your health is above 50%. Adds 10% healing done when your health is below 50%. Interesting. Ultron? What the friggin' heck is Ultron, dude? What? Results? Wait, 2k? I thought that said 20k. Hold on a second.
Hello there.
Just garbage. I might take that 2.5k because I want it to be super cheap, but I wouldn't mind it being. Ooh, wait a minute now. A Rallying Cry Ice Staff might be kind of interesting. 5k? Are you out of your minds? You people are retarded, bro. A green Ice Staff of the Pariah, an overworld set. Throw it back. You freaking wish I'd throw it back to you, Ari. You can't handle these cheeks. That's why I just have a face cam, because you guys wouldn't be able to like handle the gravitational pull if I just tilted the camera down. Where's Dragonborn at? Come on. He would have loved that joke. Did I not get that in the mail? Hello? Did I get it? I got it. What a poop! Yeah, dude, it'll be really cool with subclasses. Like, it's gonna really change the game, like dramatically, I think. And apparently the developers had spoken on the fact that, like, yes, there is going to be a power creep that comes with this change. We're cool with it. That's basically what they said. So that's exciting. That's a good thing that they're gonna turn around and be like, look, we know y'all are gonna get strong from this. We know you guys are gonna come up with some crazy combinations that's gonna kind of maybe break the game a little bit. Have fun. Like, and that's awesome. That's a big deal to hear something like that. So I can't wait to hear more too. There's supposed to be a lot being added. Apparently there's going to be a new event too, and it is going to be an active server event that Sigic Ambrosia fragment recipe. Oh snap! That is valuable. Very, very valuable. But yeah, there's supposed to be like a live server event that happens that is supposed to be like one of the biggest, most massive events that they've ever been able to put forward. And I was told, I heard from a YouTube video that apparently the Cyrodiil testing went quite well. They, I think, what was it called? Whatever the new alliance that they added recently, and it's gone now, but we got 10 confetti packs. Did I not get tickets yesterday? Oh, I don't think I ate cake yesterday, bro. Ooh, that's not good. I'm actually positive I didn't eat cake yesterday. That sucks. I missed out on 3 event tickets. There's no way developers could think of all the crazy combinations. I don't know. I'm not sure. Regardless, that's their intentions of adding all that stuff. They want to introduce subclasses. Like, it's official. They're gonna do it. I don't know exactly when they're gonna do it. I don't think they had like an official date. But it's a big deal. I think like it's gonna dramatically change the game. Skylar, who are you? Wait, have we met before? Welcome, brother. I don't know where you're from, but it's good to have you. Never heard of him. Never saw him before in my life. In fact, Simon, I'm gonna make you a mod just to ban this guy because I don't like new people.
It's a birthday. Though for
Skylar White. Oh, don't say that, Simon. We've had this conversation before. What am I looking for? No. Don't stab everybody. This. Okay, we're getting there. This is just like an hour-long process every freaking day. Gym Test, what's up, man? Mr. Sexy Gym Test. Simon, I think the last time we talked about this, we came to the conclusion that we don't like that nickname. Did I... Hold on a second. You have more shinies. That's garbage. Don't want that. Gym Test, that is disgusting. It's so disgusting that apparently YouTube decided that that needed banned.
You've got... No, thief! This one! Your thing's safer with a zombie than in some stuffy vault.
Skylar, what? Never mind. Can I put that up, and that up, and that up, and that up? We're almost out of space. I gotta pull some junk out now. As much as I can, at least. Well, that can be destroyed. I don't know what the white means. Like, is that lower than green? Because I feel like I see so many more greens. Skylar, Simon's just joking, man. He doesn't mean it in a bad way. Gym Test, you got a Doberman? Dobermans are cool, man. My aunt used to have many of them, actually. I think they had 3 at one point. And they were really cool dogs. I was a bit young to remember. But, like, they were really cool dogs, man. Simon. First of all, you should know that YouTube blocked that chat. But also, if somebody asks you not to do something, don't do it. Just be respectful about it, please. Alright, let's eat as many of these recipes as we can. That was a West Weld. That was probably quite valuable, actually.
What an honor.
What an honor! Alright, that's gonna go, and we're gonna pop on to the next character. Excuse me. Did I do this one? No. I would remember them honkers, dude. Them things is huge. Look at those. There's some watermelons on that. Like, imagine the guy that had to craft that armor and he was like, man, you want them to be how big? those things are huge. It's every morning. Well, yeah, Simon, the difference is that it's okay, like, I don't mind you joking and making fun of me. Like, that's the difference. If you say something in a joke, like, even if you don't mean it in a bad way, if somebody asks you, like, hey man, I'm not cool with that, can we just, like, maybe not? Be respectful about it. It ain't that hard.
In your own homeland.
Like how Gym Test always is talking about, like, touching Mafio. Mafio's cool with it. But when Gym Test talks about touching me, it's like, alright, calm it down. And he's like, alright, I'll just touch Mafio instead. Where is Mafio? What's he doing right now? He must be sleeping. Normally, he's like the first one in here every day. Simon's an every morning kind of guy. You can build a house with that wood. I'm assuming that's what you were getting at. Maybe I was just perverted. You're gonna summon Mafio? Let him know. He might just be sitting here waiting. Like, he might be in the stream quietly waiting for his moment. He's waiting for this right here. For one of us to just, like, say, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Mafia. And he's like, I'm here. Man, we have very few Joras left. Oops.
Jora Oko Ta.
Oh, yeah. We could probably do random dailies on this character. Just because we actually have, like, training gear and stuff. I mean, our character's only, like, level 9 or something, but it wouldn't hurt. Nah. Maybe another time. You think he is here? Nah, he'd have popped up by now. As much as we've been talking about him in the last couple of minutes, he'd have said something by now. He'd be like, oh, y'all talking about me, huh? I see. I'm the talk of the town over here. He does have, like, a really strange habit of just, like, as soon as somebody mentions his name, he's like, oh, hi. It's really strange. Maybe Mafio's inside my walls. Well, last time he was in my bathroom window, whoa, that was cool looking. It's a camel, but super funky. I wouldn't put him past him to, like, be sitting underneath my chair waiting for me to fart or something. Oops. Nut brown ale. Simon, you think that new character in Marvel Rivals is gonna be
in your
cool?
own homeland.
Or do you think they just gave her like giant tits just for people to like play the game? She's got to be OP, right? Like that's just how that works. Because they did give that character some freaking honkers, dude. Like, I saw another clip of it today, and I forget who like did the clip, but like it was basically just saying like people are upset because she's too hot. And all I could think was like, you know what? The people that are upset about that are definitely not hot. You're climbing in the bathroom window as we speak of Mafio's bathroom window. We should all, you know what we should all do? We should all find out where Mafia lives and then just like sneak into his house and pull a, oh dang it, what was that movie? What was that movie about the owls? Oh man, it was like a movie from the early 2000s or something like around that time, and it was about this endangered species of owls that was gonna get like bulldozed over. This group of kids was like, oh hell no, we ain't letting this happen, let's do something about it. And the one chick, her name was Beatrice, and she just like hides underneath of the one guy's bed, and like his mom like tucks him in at night, and she's like, and sleep tight. And as soon as his mom like closes the door, she's like, she just like starts saying things and like mimicking him. It was, I don't forget what the freaking movie's called, but it was a funny movie. If we all just hide underneath Mafia's bed and wait for him to just get ready to be going to sleep, and then be like, Mafia, we see you. I feel like he'd probably just get a gun, so let's not do that. Gym test, no worries, man. Get some sleep.
Yeah.
Go ahead, go on, take a nap. Do what you gotta do. Yeah, Gym test, it'd be real weird if we all did show up to Mafia's house to hide underneath his bed for fun, and you just happened to be in the bed with him. That'd be something else. Can two people fit in a race car bed? Wait, Simon, the character's already in the game? I didn't know it was actually already in. I thought it was like a soon-to-come kind of thing. And that's not just a play on words. Oh, they released it today. Okay, alright.
There's an urgent task for you.
You can't go under a race car bed? Well, you gotta jack it up first. Oh, I need more of this too. Gosh dang, brother. Brother
If
Main.
you've come to work,
We were flying through these friggin' style things. Whatever these are called. Oh, Ravage stamina. We got this. We got plenty of stuff. That's the last Jorah. That is unfortunate.
Jorah Oko Ta.
You've done it before. But two people kind of fit? Thank you for enlightening us. I guess. I freaking wish I had a race car bed as a kid, dude. That would have been so cool. I slept on the couch. At least for a long time. The couch was my bed. Which I guess, you know, is kind of similar, right? Like, the couch is kind of like a race car bed, at least, in a way. Maybe not.
I might go there to see for myself.
Just trying to justify childhood trauma, that's all. That's all good. Don't mind me. We're gonna get there, dude. We're almost done. That was cool looking. That's the Dragonite Fire Breath, but turned blue.
Did you know wood elves have a way with animals? Nobody else.
Shim Test, you didn't have to, like, sleep with your friends because you got kicked out of your house. You can just, like, you know, stay at their house or something. You can crash on their couch or, you know? You don't have to sleep with them. Or was that just your excuse to sleep with your friends? When you were like, look, man, my mom kicked me out, and I really need to sleep in your bed with you at night, naked. And your best buddy's like, man, I don't know about this. And you're like, I know about this. It's happened to me once or twice before. And he's like, I don't know about this. And you're like, it's happening. And that is how you got convicted. They released a Terminator skin for Warzone? Cool, I guess. I guess, I don't know. It's kind of a pay-to-win skin since the hitbox was broken and people complained about it. Now they nerfed it and people are still upset. Yeah. Well, yeah. That's how it goes, right? I feel like that happens so often. They introduce a new skin and, you know, skins are not supposed to be pay to win. You're not supposed to, like, be able to buy that skin to have an advantage. It's supposed to be just cosmetic, right? But I feel like so often they are bugged or glitched or broken or something, and the developers are like, oh, our bad, oops, I didn't mean it, ooh, we'll fix it next month. And then they sell like a bazillion trillion of their, you know, skull or skins.
They've made some sort
Tiffany,
of
I thought
accord
you were
with
Mafia.
Percy to preserve such things.
I saw Whoop and I didn't see the name right away. I thought that was him. You guys can't steal his costume like that, man. Come on. But yeah, I do feel like that is just an incentive for them to sell more of the skins. Start calling him. We could all ring him on Discord at the same time.
Better to chop it down for tinder. The forest will hardly miss a few trees.
I wonder how that works. If multiple people call you on Discord at the same time. He's probably sleeping. Yeah, if you just get like a Mafia spawn egg from like Minecraft or something, he just shows up. Simon, when you ask do people sleep naked here, where are you referring to? Because like here is all over the world for us right now. I feel like it's hit or miss, man. It's whatever you're comfortable with. It depends. If it's like super hot, I'll sleep naked. It's better that way, man. It's more comfortable. But generally, I like a super baggy pair of sweatpants. Yeah, let's not waste those. Just get a chocolate chip muffin. Yeah, he'll come running, dude. You have a waterbed? I hear they're very uncomfortable. Like, very uncomfortable. You say you like it? Man, that would be tough. Imagine getting laid on a waterbed, dude. That's gotta be, like, so uncomfortable. It'd be so difficult. Doinking and boinking's already a lot of work, Gym Test. You don't need to add the motion of the ocean to it, too. Like, that's just... It's asking too much. Thomas, what's up, brother? Hello. Grim, you too, sir. Hi, you. The waves help with the strokes. You think it helps? You gotta, like... Yeah, but you can't write your own speed, then. Like, you gotta... You know what I mean? Like... Maybe it would help. Maybe it would help keep your groove down. You know, like a metronome to a song, kind of like that, right? Like, no way. Wait, did you guys actually? Tiffany, did you do that? Did you summon that man? Mafia, we've been talking about you for like 20 minutes, expecting you to just like show up and be like, y'all talking about me? That's funny.
Dragons in your own homeland.
Summoned. More like freaking displaced. You just like, you didn't just summon him. You like pulled him out of his hibernation. You've just been on Google Maps. Wait, what? You've just been on Google Maps? Why? I don't think that you're... No. I know what you're doing. You keep your little greasy paws off my bathroom window, okay? Shalom. Mafia, why do you only ever say shalom to Thomas? Like, are the two of you Jewish together or something? What's going on here? Okay. Almost. You missed so much. I mean, not really, but... anything that stacks, anything that stacks. Anything that stacks. Not really.
What enough?
Okay. Here's the dealio. We're gonna jump back on to the next character. So, actually the dyslexic, Mr. Arcanist over here. We're gonna try to get some crap out of the bank again. Did you hear about some classes? I did. We were just talking about that a little bit, Grim. It looks cool as crap. I'm very excited. That is definitely not how you spell that, Gym Test.
Nothing.
It's Assalamu Alaikum. And I am not going to be able to spell it for you. But you were close, though. I'll admire the effort. I'll give it to you. But I'll put invisibility on any character. Dude, I didn't even think about that. That's disgusting, actually. That makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't like that. Every single so like not just Nightblades that bomb. Oh my gosh, you know what I just realized? Dude, Grim, you make me sick. to my stomach, because there's gonna be like necros, like a necromancer that has like his full like Colossus ultimate combo. He's gonna just like go invisible, sneak up on everybody, pull them in with friggin' some stupid 5-piece set that just sucks in like 30 people in Cyrodiil and just like drops a friggin' Colossus hammer on top of their heads. That dude, yikes. Yikes. It's gonna, there's gonna be some adjustment. Cause yeah, everybody's gonna be invisible. You're gonna have to run like permanent like reveal or whatever the ability's called. You cast invisibility, but it won't work because you're already invisible. Thomas, you're not invisible. I see you just plain and fine. And dandy in daylight. Salam alaikum means peace be upon you. I like that. Mafia, how'd you know we were talking about your race car bid, buddy? Huh? Okay. It's not a ton of space in the bank, I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping for more. You sensed it? Tiffany friggin' snitched, bro. She... Wa Allah... Wait, what? Wa alaikum salam means upon you be peace. Do they say it both ways? I've never heard it the second way. Wa alaikum salam. Wa alaikum salam? That's, for some reason, just does not flow off the tongue the same way the other one does. You say salami alaikum. Akuna Matata. Akuna Matata. They do say it both ways? I've never heard it the other way, but interesting. Good to know. What list? Mafio's on it. That does sound really bad, Tiffany. It does. That, when you put it like that out of context, it sounds bad. Not another one. Yeah. Mafia, jokes on you, brother. Every single one of us are FBI agents. You didn't even know it, did you? Like, you thought you just like found this stream magically? Freaking psych, dude. We set this up. Every one of us, just for you. We got him, boys. Actually, Donald Trump funded the anti-gay movement, so that's why we're here. We're here to catch you in the act. It's kind of like when Hitler started like eradicating all the Jews. But sorry, I'm joking. I'm joking. It's okay. It's okay to be gay. It's just jokes. Somebody was very upset with me the other day for making a gay joke, and I just want to say, it's just jokes, right? It's for fun. All right, we're not serious. Mafia got the 5-star wanted level. Yeah, but it's not wanted by the police. It's wanted by, like, you know, a big arms and people that go to the gym. You know, if you catch my drift, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Clipped it. Alright, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you staying on top of things. You know, keeping my slate clean. Alright, if you think it'll make the streams go viral, fire away. I don't care, man. You studied Arabic from the age 1 to 5. Now, who gave you an Arabic book at age 1? Like, what kind of parents did you have that they were like, you know what would be good for our child that doesn't know how to walk or talk yet? Let's teach him another language in Arabic. Like, wait, what? Let's show him how to read. I just, look, man, it's good to learn things when you're young. Your brain's like a little mushy sponge. It's a great time to teach children things, but that's a lot at 1 year old, brother. Like, that's complicated. Salaikum salam. It's not okay to be Jewish. So, Jim Tennis, I thought that chat got banned by YouTube. I was like, good lord, YouTube is so offendable. Yeah, I feel like there is a certain level of like, if you're gonna just get upset about everything, maybe just like stay inside your house. Maybe. I don't know. I see where you're coming from. It's important to respect one another. Let's be real here. Like, you shouldn't intentionally go out of your way to hurt other people. But, I didn't want to sell that. But it's important to joke and to laugh at things, especially yourself, man. You can't take life too seriously. Because if you do, you're just going to end up sad and miserable. And nobody wants that. Unless you do, then, like, stay away from me, I guess. I don't know. Luckily, the internet goes inside people's homes. Are you serious right now? Did you just make that up? I feel like you just made that up.
See how it rises above the ruins of Alia Dune. A testament to the strength and vigor of the Bosmer
Random
people.
vet dungeon. Let's pop into it.
Fine trade. Think of the ships we could build.
It's time. Did I do this on this character? Yes, I did. Wait, so it was necessary? So, okay, so you guys stayed in Saudi? I'm assuming Saudi Arabia. Are there multiple Saudis? Because if there are, I'm not aware of them.
Is it really at the top? If
That's
so,
sick.
how would one get up there to meet with him?
It's a sick looking bear, dude. Look at that. That's a cool friggin' mount, bro. What are we doing here? I kind of want to maybe do a daily or something while we wait, but I also kind of don't. Like a random daily quest or something. Jim Test, something tells me that you're still a virgin. Like, I'm not trying to be rude or anything here, but you do talk a lot about how straight you are and how you're constantly getting laid. And something tells me you're making up for lost time over there.
Lord Vivek, we failed.
Simon, I do think that is important too. I will agree with you there. Like,
Please, someone, we need help.
you shouldn't try to force your idealistic lifestyles on other people. You shouldn't like force religions on other people. You shouldn't force like it's good to learn and it's good to teach and share stuff. But you should not like force people to do something that they do not want to do, or try to cram it down their freaking throats as if it's a pill wrapped in a ball of bread and peanut butter that you're giving your dog. You know, like, yeah. Certified no girlfriend till death. Well, Simon, if you keep playing games like, you know, what games do you play? What are these games again? Marvel Rivals. If you keep playing games like that, you will stay a virgin. Mafia, you cannot tell me right now that you don't know who Huckleberry Finn is. Need one more thing. Is it a glass of wine? I was looking for this daily dungeon, but I cannot find it for some reason. Or not daily dungeon, the daily quest that's in this town. It's in one of these buildings and I can never friggin' find it, dude. I think it's over here, actually. You don't know who Huckleberry Finn is? Oh, dude, you gotta read the book. It's a staple. A classic. You need to. Ooh. Someone declined the thing. Great. What a nice guy. Mafia, try the library. I don't even think you need to go to the library to find something like that. You could just, like, look it up on the internet or something. You could probably hit, like a YouTube video, and somebody declined again, bro? Are you for real? You could just, like, watch a summary, like you can't read. Yeah, have somebody else read it for you. Give it, like a 10-15 minute summary from a YouTube video. That's all you really need. The Library of Vivek's office? Dude, I'm never gonna find these daily dungeons. Oh. Hold on. This is cool. I like this. Audiobooks? Yeah, that too. Is it Hall of Justice? I think that's what I'm looking for. Daily Job Broker. Gosh, I don't know why it's gotta be so dang friggin' difficult to find these. Wow, that's a hike. That's really far. And I'm so lost in this town, I'm just gonna fast travel out of it. Jim Test, you act like you know what Huckleberry Finn is. You can't, like, no. You don't get to just, like, talk that smack. You can't, like, railroad him and throw him under the bus. Because I know you've never read that book. You're, like, look, man, I know we've only known each other for so long. Like, I can't remember which series you found the channel in. But, like, I feel like I know you well enough by now to confidently say that there is no way in hell you've ever read Huckleberry Finn, brother. Like, I just know you haven't. So, you don't get the right to talk that smack and make fun of him for not reading Huckleberry Finn. Finally, March of Sacrifices. Son and father, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you didn't read the book, is what you're saying. It's a good book. It's, I think it's kind of been removed from a lot of schools nowadays because it's maybe got, some unaccepted language. Really? Our tank left. Okay. Queen Elizabeth II left. Hold on. Well, some questionable stuff. Yeah, it's got some language that is, language and idea. Bro, the freaking teammate got offline. What the piss did I just experience? What did I just experience, bro? I had 2 people decline group invitations for dungeons, and then as soon as we did get into a dungeon, all 3 of the teammates left. Is it me? Do I smell bad or something? Do I need a shower? What's the deal? Yeah, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Yes, it's written by Mark Twain. And it's got, you know, some topics and stuff that are a little bit more, I'd say politically inclined today. And when I say politically inclined, I mean they have nothing to do with politics, but you would have them labeled as politics nowadays. Because people are retarded and they don't know, like, what the definition of words is. So, like, everything is politics now. If it's controversial, it's politics. Like, if you, like, literally, like, if anything has anything to do with anything that you might feel some type of way about, like, it's just considered politics. So, yeah, we'll call it politically inclined topics and concepts. And since then, I believe they've been removed from a lot of schools, at least in the States. Yeah, 1776 is another book that they don't really teach you anymore. That one skirted my my knowledge in school as well. We did not get to read that one. Was Huckleberry the book about someone running away from the military back in the day or something like that? Not quite. You had it in the first half. The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn is about a young boy who has a very difficult and unpleasant home life as a child. And he fakes his death and runs away from home. And he just gets on a, like, he just makes a boat, gets on the boat, and then just floats down the river and runs away. And, like, there he goes. Like, and it's about his adventures and his life as a runaway child. It's pretty good. I would recommend it. Wash your back. They taught you about Tom Sawyer too? Or Tom Sawyer's a very similar concept, right?
Now I'm wrong. Be my hated foe's demise.
What?
Circle around!
My patience now is at its end. Your flesh, your heart, your soul I'll rend.
Dang it. I knew she would do that. I could feel it in my nuggets. "13,000 Leagues Under the Sea" is another amazing book that that one's really good. Yeah, definitely recommend that one. Does the beaver have nuggets? If I could feel them, then yeah. How dare you question my nuggets? remember Mice and Men? That one I don't know. Got him. I kind of like playing solo world bosses with this character because I feel like oh, good timing too. I'm really not geared towards solo content with this character. I'm very, very squishy. Yeah, sort of squishy. We have some survivability, but it's fun. Tom Sawyer's a good song too, by the way.
I understand.
Mice and Men was good. I don't know that one. Reading the Magic Treehouse books in the first grade, those are also very good books.
Let me handle the talking. There's something off about... No! We must treat with them!
I like the Magic School Bus. I know that it's not a book, but also good.
Decree that you have no place here. You'll feed the earth tonight.
You know, he collected the whole Magic Treehouse set. Dude, you know what? The Magic Treehouse is good, but you know what really stuck with me? As a series that I read when I was really young is the Little House on the Prairie series. I think it was like second grade I read Farmer Boy, and that was a really good book, dude. I really enjoyed Farmer Boy, and I hated reading as a kid, dude. But that was one of the few books that I was like, oh hell yeah. And I feel like most of the Little House on the Prairie books are fairly similar, but Farmer Boy really stuck with me, dude. I recommend that one. 6 out of 10. That's what I rated your mom last night.
What kind of prey walks so willingly in the hunter's lair? They have taken their lives, but Longclaw's daughters are not gone. Celine blessed them with her gift, the gift of spirit life. See their hunt begin anew.
Rated your grandma 15 out of 10? My grandma's dead. Thomas, I wish I was like that as a kid. Like, I really did not like reading as a kid, I wish I did, because there's so much that books give you, man. Like, they give you so much, and I just missed it. I just couldn't catch the freaking boat, man. And now as an adult, like, I very rarely even have time to sit down and read a book anymore. And it kind of makes me sad. Dream Master, hey guy. What up, brother? Hello. How do you dern? You read the whole dictionary? Alright, now we're getting uncomfortably weird. Read the dictionary, huh? That's something I never thought I'd hear. But honestly, I gotta commend the effort, man. Reading's cool, helps you be smart. Yeah, that's why I read the chat every day.
Yes, mistress.
That's that damage, son. Reading books you meant? I know. I know what you meant. I saw an opportunity. You don't have, no, I don't have much time to watch movies either, man. I did get better at reading, dude. I'll tell you what, man. I mean, for one, I still make a lot of mistakes when I'm reading chat. Like, I tend to glaze over things quite quickly. And, I make a lot of mistakes. I misread things. But, I'll be honest, like, when I first started streaming, and I would read stuff, dude, it was rough. It was bad. For those of you that have been around for, like, 2 or so years, if not more, like, you know that I was a miserable reader, and why you stuck around, I have no idea, but I thank you for it, because I feel like I've significantly improved in my reading. Like, I still stutter a little bit, I still make mistakes, but generally, I feel like I've made some serious improvements, so for your listening pleasures, should you write Hindi to English? If you'd like to? Yeah, sure. What's stopping me? Oh! Simon, your name is biblical. Do you know who Simon Riley is? It's a character from Call of Duty.
Done to our foes. Rip them apart.
Oh, that hit me too. Sad. Oh, I can't talk in chat while I'm dead. I didn't expect that to do like AoE damage like that. I should have known. Ugh, gosh. Can I like not get clapped for half a second? Don't drag her away, you crazy man. No, it did not. There's no way that just hit me, dude. Can we have like a friggin' frame by frame playback on that one death right there? The first one for sure hit me. Like I was in there. That was my bad. But let's be real about this right now. There's no way that second one hit me. Wow, that consumed my passive. I can't believe I died twice, dude. I feel bad about that. Litter box inspector. That was the name of our tank. I didn't expect it. That's not a name I thought I'd see ever. But all right. You don't really remember the super old god names? When you say super old, who are you talking to, buddy? Huh? Who do you think you are? Saying that we're old for playing Call of Duty back, 15 years ago. The second one didn't hit you. Yeah. Dude, I don't know. It didn't look like it did. I think the ability itself has an AoE like this, right? So, like, the farther away from the enemy you are, the wider the AoE becomes. But it didn't look like it hit me. I'm calling Bologna.
What an
I don't know if I have that recipe. But I do feel the need to put it in the bank, just in case. This character's cool, yeah? You stopped playing games like 5 years ago? For real? Why? Why, though? What happened? Are you guys all gonna get mad if I start pulling this crate? Really?
From the side.
I'm gonna have to kill this boss again, huh? Alright. Alright. I didn't want to have to kill it twice. If I didn't need to. Now let's just go turn this in. We don't need to worry about the other one. I am not in combat. Do not try to lie to me right now. Ain't no way, Jose. I am not. It is incorrect. You know what we should do? We should get this way shrine. Beam go burr. The beam's awesome, right? I feel like this build's not even that amazing. Like, it's good. It's a solid build, but it can be better. I feel like if I replaced, like, Ansul's Torment with a proc set of some kind, my proc damage for the burst with the beam would be outrageously good. You played Call of Duty Mobile today and you quit because you got too good. Yikes. Call of Duty Mobile, man, that's a game. Sometimes I forget those things still exist. Is it upstairs? Wait, this is not right. Is this right? I don't know where I'm at. Now, how did that put me in, like, the opposite location? Ah, crap, what have I done? I should have stayed upstairs. Just didn't have a passion for games? But you still watch videos about games. You watch streams about games. What's the dealio? That's actually really sad, because this is not my scrying character. Oh well. It do be what it is. What is that exactly? Oh, I can't even look at them because I'm friggin' bad or something. I don't know. Alright. Let's swap. It's all for me and Mafia. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. Now, if you could, please donate $5 million. You gotta score a 7K while everyone else is 1,000? Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. That's a lot. Call of Duty, I don't know. I don't like Call of Duty in general. I could never see myself playing mobile, dude. I just don't think that, nah. I mean, to each their own, man. Like, if it's something somebody enjoys, man, like that's why we play games, because we enjoy them. But I'm not gonna play it because I don't enjoy it. Ba-boom! And ba-boom? Yeah, I got you, Talmus. I figured that's where you were going with it. I think I'm gonna try to slap another daily dungeon out of here. You know what? We're just gonna do a normal one, because this is my PvP build. I could swap to the heavy attack build, but nah. Yeah, let's knock this out real fast. Just to get that burst of XP and the transmute crystals. I'd like to start reconstructing a few more things, and the more we get, the better. Nah, I know there's other ways to get them, but we're not, you know, not that concerned. It's okay. I'm fast.
Pain ain't the word for what we're gonna do to you.
You come to
Whoa.
always use more corpses.
Aid me! Line it up! Go around!
dead arise and kill these interlopers. Tormented souls of the dead arise and kill these interlopers.
This team knows what's up, bro. They get it. They know what's up. They messed up COD when they added Nuketown? Twice. What do you mean they added it twice? I feel like Nuketown was always a really well-favored map. Like, a lot of people loved Nuketown. Okay, they want to do the side boss? I always like to make sure. When I'm the tank, like, I like to be a good tank. I like to make sure that the team feels good. They're getting what they're after. They're not feeling like, oh man, he rushed through everything. Like, nah.
Come to me, my minion. Come to me, my minions.
What kind of timing on that Colossus ultimate, man? They should have just made a new map. I mean, they did though. They made like plenty of new maps. But because it was such a favorited map, they brought it back. I don't know. I don't see any reason why they shouldn't have brought Nuketown back. I think it's good. Like, I liked Nuketown a lot, but I just stopped liking COD. You know what I mean? Like,
Who ended your life. Healer! Who are you?
We do zombies.
Looks like we're digging some more shallow graves, lad. Frank, no! Kill me us all!
To the side!
Burn! I'm hurt! Burn!
The AoE damage we have is crazy. Like, we're doing great.
Got you now. Take one of our lives so we can have some fun later. Burn it! Go around!
That's crazy, dude. These guys know what they're doing. They said we're here to get the daily XP and nothing more.
We'll gut you like a
They should have added the White House.
lad.
I feel like there's some legal
Looks like you made a wrong turn.
stipulations going on in there.
To the side! Light it!
Heal me!
There will be no place for rabble like you in the Pellinger's rule way rest.
Ooh, gosh. I really need to block. Dang it, dude. That was really fast. Like really, really fast. Ooh. Good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff.
You have more shinies than you know what.
I don't really care about taking that to the other character. Wait a minute. Well fitted. Arms. Wait, it was not that one. Which one was it? Was it the pants? You know what? It was the boots. I'm surprised I don't have those researched already. I guess I kind of need to put them in the back, huh? All right. Bank. Do bank wear it too?
Have me.
We've got 4 slots. I guess that's gonna go in there. What? Oh, sure. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, I guess we can just like do that. That'll take us right back where we were. So, we gotta pick up with these main quests. They've got a map similar to the White House? For real? I'm surprised. I would have thought that maybe they'd stay away from something like that, to be honest. How's the champion points looking? We've got a few. Yeah, sure. We'll do what we can. Treasure Hunter. This is a PvP build. Do I really care about that? Duration to food. Isn't there something about potions here? Right here. Whenever you use a potion, you have a 10% chance not to consume it. We've already got it. How convenient. Oh. Wait, for zombies. Are you talking about the Pentagon? Because, I think back on Black Ops 1, they had... Kino der Toten was the, like, main map, but they had a map called 5, and that was based on the Pentagon. Which was also a very cool map. Not the White House, but close. %10 chance not to consume. I don't know what we'd go for here. Like, assuming that we have PvP in mind with this build. Maybe like that one right there for movement speed penalty of sneak reduced by 5% per stage. I feel like that could be good for PvP. Reduces radius you could be detected while sneaking. I mean, yeah. That could be good. Yeah, we'll work towards that one. Bada boom. Wait, what was that? That was crit resistance. Very good. It's kind of a big deal for us. Alright. Why is that not slotted, bro? What am I doing? Friggin' amateur over here. They let you run through buildings on Unity? Or you mean like running through it? When he said running through buildings, I thought you meant like just smashing through walls and stuff. Which I think they added in Shadows. What is the mail looking like? How we do? Ooh. The Undaunted Explorations ×2 feels good, dude. See, look at that. That's kind of a big deal. You know what, man? Once we get, like,
you can do better than that.
all our characters set up, and we have builds for each character, it wouldn't be a bad idea to run, like, daily dungeons on each one. Not every day, and not for every character. Like, that's a lot, but it's a massive amount of XP. It's good loot you can get from every one of them. You're busy. Alright. Sorry.
The Thane is impatient. I almost have it. At first, it stumped me. Why would the cult come to this backwater? What could the cult find in Nemalton and nowhere else?
Again.
I need to do more research. I need to consult a book in the Thane's library to be certain. I'll meet you there as soon as I can.
Ari, when I said daily dungeons, 17's a lot. I think I have 8 characters. So, not 17, but close. And Simon, I didn't realize it was a bug. You were talking about a glitch in Assassin's Creed Unity that just let you, like, run through everything. Not just buildings, but, like, literally everything. That's interesting. That's really unfortunate, actually.
You can do better than that.
Wow.
Greetings.
The Magister? I'm looking for somebody to repair armor with. Oh, it's already repaired. Did that guy want 3,400 gold for a gray staff with nothing else?
Good. Keep it up. How may I?
Okay, 2,200 gold. Yikes, that is so expensive. Took a year to fix it. Well, you could say it took them like 10 years to fix a lot of things. When we played Unity, the game was 10 years old, and it was still filled with bugs and glitches, dude. One of the more buggy, glitchy Assassin's Creeds. One of them, I would say. Look, every Assassin's Creed on PCs has got some serious bugs and glitches. The first one is the first Assassin's Creed. If you get it on Steam, be warned. That sucker is riddled with bugs and glitches. It is a freaking misery to try to play that game on PC. But other than that, like, they all had a few bugs and glitches here and there, but I would say Unity was probably second. Number deuce. Good night, Gym Test. I appreciate you hanging out, man. It's always a pleasure. Well, maybe not always. It's a pleasure a lot of the times. Take it easy, sir. I do appreciate you. Did you see the base stat? 1 more intelligence than normal? What? Apparently not. I apparently didn't see it. And I'm probably -1 for intelligence right now because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Let me guess. You're looking for worm cultists, right?
I am.
Well, here we are. We're all worm cultists. Everyone in Nimultan worships worms and dances with Daedra. I've learned that the Thane needs to settle down. Having a troubleshooter come all the way out here because Fiora had a fight with a housecarl. Shameful. It makes Nimultan look bad. I'm thinking we need a new Thane.
Wow, that's drastic, but alright.
Investigation.
But yeah, Simon, it was rough, dude. Assassin's Creed 1, it was so bad. Cause it was so bad that there was a lot of people like accusing me of pirating the game because they thought that it was like a bugged, like pirated version. But I bought it on Steam, and it was so bad. We physically could not complete the game because of how buggy and glitchy it was. It was really close to the end of the game. It was one of the final boss fights that it was inevitable. You had to knock the enemy down. So like, how do I put this? There's certain types or there's certain like interactions in combat where you would like knock the enemy over. You'd like punch them in the gut or something and they would like fall to their knees or something. And every single time you hit an enemy like that, does not matter what the enemy is, where the enemy is, does not matter how much health they have, it doesn't matter, like nothing matters. If an enemy falls to their knees or the ground, or if you fall to your knees or the ground, they automatically end up with this like chaotic rubber banding motion, which like 99% of the time would send them flying outside of the map, or like underneath the ground, or inside a tree, or like in the sky barrier above you. Like, it was really bad, and a lot of times it happened to you. If you ended up on the ground from being hit by an enemy, you would get like chucked outside the map. It was really bad. And the last boss fight, the boss had so much health that you had to knock him down over and over again. Like, there was no options. You have to knock him down in order to bring his health bar down low enough to execute him. And how long did we do that fight? Like, it was like multiple days. We got to the fight at the end of one of the day's streams, and we tried the fight for like at least a couple hours. And then I came back the next day to try to do it again, and we fought for like another couple hours and just could not get past it because it kept like soft locking, or I guess it was more of a hard lock. Like, the boss would just get chucked outside the map and you couldn't get to him to fight him, and he would just like stand there because he can't get to you, and it was really bad. So yeah, we watched a YouTube video of the final cutscene. Dude, I was so upset because Assassin's Creed 1 is one of my favorite freaking games, bro. I loved it.
Nimultan reminds me of Bleakrock. All these good people oblivious to danger.
She needs a bath.
If only we could have protected my husband and son. Have you learned anything?
I learned that you stink.
He's a fool. Has Golan uncovered anything interesting? Oh? And what is that?
He didn't say.
I'm eager to learn what he uncovers. In the meantime, would you investigate Betarness's home? It's just south of the Thane's Hall. I trust you'll miss nothing.
Alright, do pirates have like one more base intelligence than other players? Because I've never heard of that.
Come, drink up. Forget.
We need a good pirate game to come out, dude. Like a really good pirate game. I'm talking like Black Flags level, but you know, totally different. Ari, I don't know, dude. I'm trying to figure out what you're on about. I can't understand what you're saying. You lost me? You lost me, dog. I'm trying to like connect the pieces of the puzzle back together. Okay, hold on. Alright, you said, did you see the base stats one more in int than normal? And I'm assuming int is intelligence, right? INT, intelligence? That's a lot of words to say I'm a pirate. And I thought that you were saying that you were a pirate, but you were saying it in a convoluted way that was difficult to understand. And I thought you were trying to simplify it for me. And I was asking if pirates have higher, like a +1 intelligence rating. I don't know, dude. I have no idea what we're talking about. I was trying to figure it out. You were talking about Assassin's Creed bugs, and your story has a lot of words to say that you were a pirate. No, I'm not a friggin' pirate, bro. I bought the game on Steam. The next pirate game's already here. Yakuza fans. Nah, Yakuza games are garbage. They're not cool. Why can't I examine? There we go. I'm not interested in the Yakuza games at all. I think that game looks better than the new Assassin's Creed game, but I'm not going to play it or buy it or anything. There's no reason to. It don't look that good.
You ask too many questions.
Boop. Popped him. Why aren't there cartel games? I don't think we're allowed to ask that question. I think that the last person that asked that question got freaking capped, bro. They like...
Murder? On my watch?
I think there are cartel games out there. They're just not very popular. Probably because they're paid off. They're hidden by the government, man. Decapped? Yeah, honestly.
Oh, good to see you.
But if Trump stays president too much longer, man,
Golan is dead.
We're gonna go to war with Mexico,
heard the
apparently.
sounds of a struggle. My soldiers and I arrived too late. In the library with a pair of smashed skeletons. The worm cult, I am sure of it. But how did they get past my guards?
Are you sure it was only 2 episodes, Simon?
First the attack against the Thane, and now this.
That actually sounds about right.
I've asked my soldiers to take a more active role in defending the hall. I pray it's enough.
Yeah, because you know what? That does that sounds right. 2 episodes of Assassin's Creed 1, because the game was not only just like ragdolly and rubber bandy and glitchy in that way, but hay bales didn't work. It's like the main focal point of Assassin's Creed is that you jump into hay bales to negate fall damage, and every single friggin' time I jumped into a hay bale, I would die to fall damage, dude. Like, 2 episodes in one you named 1.5? Really? Huh. I don't remember. But regardless, like, we flew through that game so fast because I was like, you couldn't play it, dude. It was really, really difficult to play Assassin's Creed 1 from Steam. It was just so buggy, man. Because what it was just a lazy PC port. Like, Ubisoft had originally developed the game for console. And the game works fine on console, but they wanted to make more money. So they were like, let's just put it on PC, and instead of actually converting the game over to properly run on PC, they just like shoved it in there, and they were like, people buy it, but give me your money. And they didn't fix anything. They didn't change any of the coding. They didn't actually like convert it over properly. And it was really shameful because it's a great game. I really wish we could have had a better experience with it, because it's solid. For a game that's like, what is it, 21, 22 years old now? I feel like it holds up, man. It's one of the better Assassin's Creeds, which is friggin' mind-blowing.
You're not afraid, are you? Stay strong, my friend. We'll find the heart of this corruption.
Dang right, you tell him, Era? Era? That's a tough name. I like her attitude. Stay strong. Whoop. Stabbed repeatedly until he died. Yikes. Rough stuff, buddy. Hello? What? Okay, I gotta look at the ceiling for some reason. Assassin's Creed 3 was peak? 3 as in, like, the third game in the series, or 3 as in, Connor? Because I think 3 is technically the fourth one. No, fifth. No. There's Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, and then 3. So yeah, it's technically the fifth game in the series. But it is labeled 3. It's a really good game. I don't know about peak, but it was really, really good. The one where you mark the red codes? Yeah, I loved 3. Apparently there was a lot of controversy around 3. Apparently a lot of people that really appreciated the Ezio series did not like Assassin's Creed 3, which I could never understand. I know it was drastically different. Like, it was not the same as the Assassin's Creed series that come prior to it. But I loved it. I thought 3 was great. And I also loved, like, Black Flags as well. A lot. Did you see the third remaster of The Last of Us? I did. I was going to say something about it yesterday, but I forgot. I pulled up Steam because I had a game to update. And I saw that they had remastered it again. Again, dude. Like, could you wring the rag of freaking money any tighter, dude? How? How do they keep doing it? Like, I just don't understand. Like, who's at the big red round table, like, smoking their cigar with their feet kicked up on the table, being like, you know what we need to do? We need to remaster The Last of Us a third time. Like, what a friggin' stupid... Dude, that drives me nuts. It actually upsets me so much that I don't want to talk about it. Stop examining Goland. I'm trying to talk to this guy.
Master Drendel. As always, your memories are alive in me. How may I serve?
Well, Mafia could tell you how you serve.
I am as you made me, Master. A magical
Chris
memory
Nelson, what's up, man?
matrix. A place to hold safe your dearest memories.
You think they follow Bethesda's? No, see, if Bethesda was like that, they'd have remastered, like, all the old Elder Scrolls games. Like, I'm not even joking. I feel like all of the old Elder Scrolls games could be remastered. There's no reason why they shouldn't do it. I don't know what they're waiting for, but I think they're just too lazy. You think we should do... I mean, obviously Skyrim remaster would be, like, priority number 1, but I would like to see all of them remastered. Just the way I'd like to see, like, the old God of War games remastered, too. Problem with Assassin's Creed 3 was stupid people were complaining, saying that they're going wrong with culture. I mean, surely they made mistakes. Like, Native American culture is complicated. There's a lot of stuff in there that, and not only is it complicated, but it's super diverse. Like, Native American culture is so, like, vast. There's so many different tribes of people that have so many different, like, ways and religions and languages and cultures, and, like, there's so much, dude. So, like, to please everybody in that situation would be really, really difficult. So, like, that is one of those circumstances where I would say, like, it's acceptable to take some creative freedoms. When it comes to the current Assassin's Creed game that's out now, where they're like, and we're basing it heavily off of, like, you know, Japanese culture, and it, like, looks nothing at all like Japanese culture. It looks like very, very strongly like Chinese culture, and you're like, look. I don't want to be that guy, but this seems a little racist now, because just, you know, like I said, look, man, I'm not one to scream racism at all, because like I think it's fun, you know, it's good to joke around and stuff, but when you say you're gonna make a game and root it so deeply in a very specific culture, you can't screw that up, dude. Like, everybody's upset with Ubisoft right now. There's not a single corner of the globe that's not upset with them right now, man. They messed up bad, bro. Like, real bad.
Research entry. As I suspected, the worm cult plans to use bound companion spirits to empower Sinmur. I found evidence they're gathering in the crypt beneath Nimalten. The footprints lead from this fireplace. Here. What? No!
How did he know the footprints?
Yes, Master Drenduff.
That's impressive.
Your notes on the companions indicate they once bound powerful heroes as eternal guardians. I cannot recall any other information on this subject.
How did he know about these footprints? Just inside the fireplace, huh? Interesting. They were okay with Ezio kicking Pop's butt, but they draw the line when you play Connor. What do you mean Pops? Who's Pop? Oh, the Pope. Okay.
My brethren moved to take Nimalten. They need you out of the way. I doubt
well, this is friggin' disrespectful. What are you doing?
Luckily,
I was trying to
don't
loot
have
that
to.
crate, dude. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're here now. Yeah, I don't know what, I don't know. Like, Ezio kicking the Pope's butt, like, I feel like the Pope is, I don't want to say he's one of those, like, characters that you're allowed to, but, like, look, man, anybody that rapes little kids is, like, you're gonna be made fun of. There's a lot of things going on there. But I do feel like Catholicism is okay to make fun of. Oops.
Destroy!
Am I going the right way? Is that a chest? Fake chest.
While I keep you busy, Thane gets a final recruit from her. If she refuses, she dies.
I feel like I'm getting more comfortable with this build. It's still messy. It doesn't feel quite right. Like it's missing something. It definitely is missing some sustain, man. Like my magic sustain is bad. And my stamina sustain is like kind of negligible in the overworld, but in PvP, man, like stamina sustain's important. Ever heard of Smite? Yeah, I have. I've played so much Smite that it is a running joke on the channel that when we start the stream and it's Smite, that's enough Smite for me is something you hear from multiple people. The inventor of it was Jack Smithy. Don't try to steal that thunder, Simon. Jack Smithy started saying that first. No. Can't claim that fame. They should add a Christian god. I think that they're never gonna do that. But I would agree with you that I think that they shouldn't limit themselves due to controversial or like potentially controversial characters. Because they have like Smite. If for those that might not know what Smite is, it is it's a MOBA. It's a tower defense oriented game that the characters that you play as, it's kind of like League of Legends. It's a fair reference point, but it's not the same perspective. It's not a top-down perspective. And all the characters in the game are based off of gods from multiple religions and cultures from all across the globe and from all throughout history. And it's a really interesting concept because they can go pretty hard with a lot of the characters. And they've avoided Christianity entirely, which is interesting. I understand why, but I don't think that they should do that. I think that they should add one. I mean, like they would get a lot of flack. I feel like adding a Christian-based god would be just asking for trouble, which I think is why that they're not going to ever do that. But then they added like Aladdin in Smite 2, and I don't think Aladdin's actually a god. So I don't. You'd have to pay the Vatican royalties. You honestly make a good point. I know, like that almost sounds like it's coming from a joking perspective, because it is kind of funny to consider that. But you might not be wrong, bro. Like if they added like the God from Christianity, like the Vatican might roll up and be like, "That's ours. That's ours." I'll wait, like, you know, one of those. Let them add Jesus. Yeah, well, I feel like Jesus would be a really good concept for a character. The same way, like, Ganesh is an awesome concept for a character. The same way Ravana is an awesome concept for a character. Like, they're all really awesome concepts, dude. They could do it. I don't see why they don't. So, I mean, I do see why they don't, but, you know. We'll go round and round in circles about how Christianity is a bit controversial.
The cultists, they came out of nowhere. Ira, she was leading them. She demanded I join the cult. Surprised her.
Boo!
I don't know. I cut her and she scampered like a skeever. Shut up and get out of here.
Well, that was rude.
Bleeding feels good. Reminds me I'm alive.
Wow, she's a tough cookie, huh? It would be neat though. Like, what character is it that you know how Thoth, if you're familiar with Smite, you know how Thoth walks? Like, you know how he kind of like moonwalks forward almost? He almost glides as he walks. They could do that with Jesus, but they could make it like water. like little water puddle footsteps underneath of him. And, you know, he could carry like a Bible or something, or even just like a staff. He could be a mage character. Well, see, even that would be controversial because they'd be like, there'd be a group of people that would freak out. They'd be like, it's not magic, it's real. Or like, you know, there's a lot of atheists out there that would, I feel like this might be a hot take. And bro, I'm telling you, like, call me out. If this is you, if I'm talking about your situation right now or your perspectives, call me out. Like, let me know. Tell me how you feel. Because I'm just talking off the top of my head and I'm making things up. But I feel like most atheists are specifically against Christianity and not necessarily like other religions. Like there's a very strange like Thony, hello sir. There's like what is the word? There's a word I'm trying to think of that I can't think of right now. Like Christianity is almost like demonized in the eyes of atheists more so than other religions. Because there's tons of religions. But and obviously, like, the definition of atheism, this is a freaking hot conversation right now, but the definition of atheism is like the lack of a belief in any gods, like, or like religions or perspectives of that nature, right? So, but I do feel like Christianity's like top of the list. Like, specifically, I don't believe in that God, but maybe that's because I come from a primarily Christian culture. Like, that's totally a possibility why I have a perspective like that. Because I haven't met a ton of atheists that come from like India or whatever, or you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Thoughts and perspectives hit me. Level 5 scrying. Dude, scrying takes a long time. Scrying's tough. Thony, if I don't know if you're interested or not. By no means do you have to do it this way, but if you would like the freaking bee's knees, the fastest way to level your scrying up to, you know, level 7 or 8, wherever you start unlocking gold scries, go to Artaeum, brother. Go to Artaeum and do like green, blue, purple, green, blue, purple, green, blue, purple. Like, just keep doing them over and over again, because it's a very small, easy to navigate map, and you can really bounce back and forth between those leads like really quickly. It is so much faster than bouncing around. But once you unlock gold leads, I would definitely suggest going to each world and doing the leads you have available now. But yeah, that's the most, you don't have to do it that way, but I'm saying that's like probably the fastest way. We might have to just running around with a bottle of wine.
I saw her head toward the water.
Dude, that would be kind of cool. Simon, you might have just like, hold on a minute. Say they did add Jesus to Smite, and say one of his abilities was to like pull water out of the ground and like throw it at you and encase your body in water, and then he would like do like a little thing and he would turn it to wine and it would mesmerize your character, right? It would like it would drunk them and make them come like run towards you, because there's different types of crowd control in Smite, right? There's mesmerize, I believe, is a type of CC that draws you towards a player or an object, so it makes you walk slowly towards them. And then there's like stuns and slows and taunts as well, which is specifically coming to you. Yeah, free res too. He's got like 2 lives. That could be his passive. Like he just comes back to life, kind of like how Kepri's ultimate lets him revive himself or a player when they die. It would have to be similar to that, right? But it wouldn't. It would have to not be broken. You know, because you can't just have 2 lives all the time. There would have to be a way they'd balance it. But that's fun, dude. Or like, what if he had like a self heal or like an AoE group heal? Oh, what if he was a healer, dude? He like not just a mage, but a proper healer. He could like pass bread and fish around to his teammates and heal them. Dude, I'm telling you. Yeah, man, there's potential there, but it's not just Jesus, man. Like, every single character that you could imagine being based from any form of culture, any religion, has so much potential in the eyes of Smite, which is why that's such a freaking solid concept of a game. It's a shame what they did with the Smite 2, man. I'm kind of crushed about Smite 2 because I loved Smite 1 so much. I also like Predecessors a lot. Predecessors is very similar to Smite, but it is like it's got verticality to it. Like, grants blessings and buffs. Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Like defensive buffs or offensive buffs. Dude, it could be a sick freaking character. Obviously, you would need to balance it. You can't just make it like stronger than all the other characters. That is typically what they do with a brand new character, is they make it a little bit overtuned so that, you know, maybe you just spend a little bit of money and buy the character.
So you've come to kill me.
I mean, I could.
Do you remember Denskar? Litrek? Do you remember how they died, bleeding from Covenant blades? I watched it all. I watched them die. You can't know how painful that is. I barely see Trin. She's off on her missions, and she'll be dead soon too in this pointless war. The worm cult came when I was grieving. They said they could reunite me with my husband, my boy. All I had to do was pass information about the Pact. Maybe, but I chose to believe. It wasn't just secrets. Soon the cult asked me to kill for them. Golan, Thane Fiora. Trin would despise what I've become. I'm done with the cult. But it's too late, isn't it?
Man, I kind of feel bad because I haven't been paying the closest attention to this quest line. Although it has been interesting from what I have been paying attention to. I liked her a lot. I think she was a good character. I think she was doing her best. I really do. This is one of those situations where I feel like we should let the people decide if possible. So like, I don't want to kill her if I don't have to. If the people decide to kill her, I'm not gonna lie, I'll feel a little bit bad. But also, you know, oh, she just wants to fight? Ew.
Your legend ends now. Hero of Valpoint.
She said my story ends? Did she think she was gonna win? Did somebody tell her that we were the main character? She must not have farmed her 5-piece sets up yet or something. I do think that, like, the concept of Jesus would be really good in a game like Smite, but like I said before, I can't see them ever actually implementing something like that just based off, like, the potential controversies. It's not that it is, like, literally controversial. It's just that, I think that it would be a polarizing character in a way that it would make a lot of people happy, and a lot of people would be, I think your general audience would be cool with it. They'd be like, oh hell yeah, Jesus is a great healer, like, we like him. And then there'd be a small, very loud minority of people that are, you know, fans of Smite that would just be screaming about how, like, inappropriate, disrespectful, and racist it is. Like, you know, because that's just what the freaking world is nowadays. Everything's racist, right? Like, there's never not gonna be an excuse to scream about something, so Ubisoft is racist. I don't know, man. But yeah, I think that they're probably going to avoid that one indefinitely, unfortunately. Jesus, ESO.
Ira was behind much of this, wasn't she? I don't
Honestly, your
know
Templar
her
could be
reasons. All
Jesus.
I want to know is whether you've dealt with her or not.
You could do, like, a Templar healer and, like, just dress him up as Jesus.
Yes,
it's actually a good idea.
I'm thankful for these wounds, in fact. They woke me up. A Thane must be ever vigilant. The worms will find no shelter in the shadows of Nemalton.
Simon, that would actually be really interesting, too. Like, say, instead of having, like, a second life as a passive or something like that, say he just couldn't do damage to enemies. What if he was like a pacifist, man? Like, you couldn't play him in duel. It would be like nearly impossible. That would actually make for some really unique gameplay. To physically not be able to damage other players, but you could take towers and stuff. You can take, like, objective plays, and you could do camps. Like, you know, the jungle camps and stuff. But, like, you just can't kill another player. You can, like, crowd control them, but you can't kill them. That would be really interesting, man. To see people play, like, because if y'all are fans of Smite, there's a pretty good chance that you probably know who Sam Dude is. Sam the Dude is, like, my friggin' dude. I love Sam Dude. And he only really plays duel for the most part. And I would love to see him jump into, like, a pacifist build in duel. Just, like, not killing the other player, but, like, still winning the game.
I was looking for Sergeant Ira, but the Thane tells me she was slain valiantly defending her from the Worm Cult. I've just come from Pine Peak Caverns. The Worm Cult ambushed us. There are researchers there trapped in the caverns. I fear the worst.
Alright. We'll take a little looky. Yeah, Thony, the Smite 2 beta's just... It was good at first, but... Wow, that guy was aggressive. I liked Smite 2 beta when it came out, but it died off on me really quickly. It just wasn't ready. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Smite and I love Smite 2, but I just don't think they were ready to release it into the public yet. And they rushed it out the door really hard. And I just got kind of frustrated with it, so I think one day I'll probably return to Smite 2, but I'd like to wait until they're good. I want to wait until the game is complete and ready to be played. At least in its entirety. It's just, it's probably going to be a while too. It might be a couple years. We'll see.
I'm going to kill that old Dunmer. He's probably laughing, enjoying a drink, thinking me dead. Too real. That old netch. He sent bandits after me. They assaulted me on the road and took my silk. I want the bandits dead, and Too Real in irons.
Did they shave your beard like that too? Because that's shameful. Dude. No. No. You don't wake up in the morning and say, you know what I'm going to do is paint swirly waves in my beard. No, you don't. You don't do that. That's like, this is unacceptable. They're like, even if it's not intentional, say his beard just naturally grows like that, you are not allowed to have a beard. Like, that's just it. I'm sorry. Like, that's just your life, brother. Like, you don't get to wear one. Like, that's bad.
Said they're dealing with the bandits, but don't believe me about Too Real. He did this, I'm certain. I'll pay you if you get my silk from him. I've looked for him throughout the town, except the inn.
Now, did you say money?
I bet he's there.
You could have that beard if you pay me.
I like to drink.
I'm still looking for recipes. I'm greeding. Oops, I did not mean to steal that, but nobody saw me, so it's okay. You've been seeing people grow patchwork beards? Like, what do you mean patchwork beards? Like, is it intentionally patchy, or is it just, like, naturally patchy? Because, look, man, not everybody can grow a beard properly, and if that, like, if you just can't grow a full beard, like, it's okay. There's no problem there. But you can't be cutting little, like, swirly waves into it. That's not okay.
Don't eat the bread, it's stale. Stick with the drinks. At least they're still potent.
Naturally. Yeah, dude, not, you know, it's all in the genetics, I guess. And I guess you can do things to help grow your beard better. Like, you can use oils and stuff like that, but ain't nothing wrong with a patchy beard. Just no waves.
That bastard
no
sent
fancy
the
designs.
bandits on me. Their leader, Chanda, told me he hired her. I was lucky to escape alive. Look, how about I pay you to steal back the silk from Chanda? You'll find her camp to the east.
Okay.
Okay, I hired her to attack him, but she still stole my silk. Listen, forget about killing all those bandits. Would you just retrieve my silk?
His silk, huh? If you're one of those people out there that cannot grow a beard, and you want to, one of the best advice, or pieces of advice that I can give you is to just keep shaving. Like, and I know that sounds a little counterintuitive, but when you shave, you like do a thing. You do a thing. Oh, that immobilize was nasty. Excuse me. Can I, holy, long immobilize. You do, how do you, what do you say? How do you put this? You shave like little itty bitty micro cuts into your skin. And it helps like open your pores over time to like allow for more growth. It's one of the reasons why if you have like, you know, a little bit of a unibrow or something, you know who you are. You're specifically like the last thing you ever want to do is just like directly shave like the middle of your eyebrow so that it does not continuously grow more and more. So there's ways to grow a nice beard. I wouldn't know anything about that though. What be happening? Am I, like, doing any damage? I'm definitely tanky. Jensen, what's up, brother? Hello. My sustain is so bad. It's not bad for burst fights, but definitely not great for just soloing bosses. Yeah, dude, no worries, Jensen. I appreciate you dropping in, man. It's always a pleasure. I got a lead. Yeah, definitely don't do awesome damage on this build. At least not for PvE. PvP, I've got so much pen built into my kit that, like, I do reasonable damage. But at least we have, like, no chance of freaking dying.
Sure, preserve
Slow
us.
down, buddy.
Help!
Haven't been able to play ESO in a day or two? No worries. Been putting all the time into modded Minecraft. Do you do that with Mafio? Do you guys work on that together? And Mafio, you too, welcome back, sir.
Thank Kine. A familiar face. How did you know to come here, my friend?
I smelled pennies in your pocket.
Worm cults! They're everywhere! Kirith, my sister, I mean, led a team here to investigate the ruin. We were this close to breaking into the barrow when the worms attacked. I ran as fast as I could. Of course not. Well, maybe. But then the companions showed up. They fought the cult to a standstill. The man who leads them, Nuria, is back at our camp. I came out here to find help, of course. Yes, help like you.
We'll figure it out. We'll take a little looky around and see what we can do. You hear that, Mafio? He's calling you out, dude. He said, yeah, Mafio and I are supposed to be working on it together, but I haven't seen him for like a month. Mafio is basically Bryson now. I'm just kidding. Nobody could ever be as bad as Bryson.
Well,
Speaking of the freaking devil, let's see what level he is. He hasn't played one day this week, dude. He was level 288 last time we talked to him, and that was like a week ago. Shame on him,
My
dude.
friend, I'm glad to
The
see you
fakest
again.
gamer ever.
Good of you. In that case, I'll take any help I can get. We tracked the worms from Stony Basin. Got her just ahead of them. I guess that's why some of the Delvers still live, and a few of my men. The Delvers found an ancient puzzle and gathered notes about it, clues. The worms killed the Delvers to get their notes. Whatever they're after, we can't let them get it. Save who you can, but we need those notes.
Got it.
The worms won't stand a chance. I hope some of my men still live down there.
Excuse me? That's like the first general, or commander-in-chief, whatever you want to call that guy, that has actually sounded like he was genuinely concerned about his soldiers. Which is crazy, because we've ran into so many people that are like, my people are trapped somewhere and they're going to die. I'll pay you if I have to. And like, nobody seems to really care except that guy. Was that where we come out? Delvers. We're supposed to find a cave, yeah? Ah. Different type of cave. Alright, now that door out there, like, let's, you know, let's do a little bit of critical thinking here for just a moment. Let's talk about game design. Well, never mind. Is this not the entrance?
Did you meet the new commander?
Well? I was gonna say, oh, I see Delvers right there. I was assuming they'd be underground. I was gonna say, if we go in this door and we come out up top, like, we better friggin' have to go up instead of down. Because almost every single cave, if not every single cave that we go in, ends up traveling down, but we end up, like, coming out of the cave up, above where we had originally came in.
I can make it back on my own. My thanks. They've got Kirith too. She's in the tent behind the Dragon Mount.
They've got Kirith too. She's in the tent behind the
They keep talking about this Kirith character. Who's committing friendly fire? Not me. Mm-mm. Kirith, what you doing in here?
You must listen to me.
She sounds like she's in charge.
Wait. I heard what the worm cult is after. They're searching the rift for spirits of Ysgramor's legendary 500 companions. They intend to enslave those spirits and bind them to the giant Sin Mur. Yes, I think so. I believe the ruins contain the burial vault of Valdur, one of Ysgramor's companions.
Oh,
Those
snap.
pages you've collected? They're the clue to getting inside. If only I'd had more time.
We got it.
I hope so. My apprentice Daenerys is down in the vault, if he's still alive. Find him. Together, the two of you must find a way into the tomb and stop the cult.
See, she doesn't sound too concerned about her apprentice. He must have, like, gotten her coffee order wrong or something, because she just does not sound like she cares that much. But, Jensen, you said, did I catch any of the live stream for ESO today? No. No, I did not. But I did watch a video from a man, Skinny Cheeks. And, he basically just glossed over, like, all the concepts that they had discussed. And basically, there's a lot of changes coming to ESO. And one of the biggest changes is going to be subclasses. And essentially, the subclasses are going to allow you to take skill trees from other main character classes and implement it into yours. 1 to 2 of them, depending on what you want. You can't take 2 from the same character, but you can take 1 from multiple characters. Or you can just take 1 if you want. Or none. You don't have to do it at all if you don't want to. And it sounds like an awesome concept, and I cannot wait to see what they come up with, man, because this is going to make things really exciting. And some events, some new world stuff, some new dungeons, new trials.
Do not linger here. Danger threatens elsewhere.
But we don't know too much about the rest.
I am Valdur. I rode with the 500
a bear
at
ultimate.
Ysgramor's side. But now, my very essence is racked by magic. Yes, the dark-robed mages, deep in the ruin. They're breaking the binding that holds me here. They're pulling me apart.
They're tearing us
Navigate
apart.
the puzzle. Get...
You know what's going to be interesting is if we end up with the passives too. Like, I'm assuming, yeah. Man, that guy just refuses to die. There you go. Like, I'm assuming you will end up with the passives that come with that skill tree. And if that's the case, like, that's gonna make things really interesting. Because you might not even take it for the skills. You might just take it for the passives, depending on what they are. A paladin with a warden ultimate. You're going to be able to do so much, dude. From my understanding, there is potentially upwards of like 40, or sorry, not 40. There's upwards of like 4,000 different combinations. Yeah, I'm quite excited, dude. It's gonna be cool. I don't care what people say. I don't care what happens. Like, I think it's gonna add just a lot of like variability, customization. Like, it's gonna add everything that you want to see in a video game, especially one that's been out as long as this one has, to just continue to keep things fresh. It'll be okay.
At my spirit.
I did not mean to do that.
The ritual's almost complete.
You can make an Azula build? Azula. Like Farum Azula? You know, Elsewhere gives you a house. Do any other campaigns give you a house? I actually have no idea. That's a good question. I'm not positive. I wish I could answer that, but I cannot. I would imagine that no other campaign gives you a house that is quite as significant as Elsewhere, though. Elsewhere gives a very large house. So, I don't know. Hear me out. They call her Azula because blue in Spanish is azul, and she's got blue fire. Avatar: The Last Airbender, Azula. Oh, that Azula. Okay. I haven't seen the new Avatar. So I think that's from the new one, right? That's not like the OG.
What? Must be a delusion. Nobody down here. I'm not dead yet, sure. I've got a gut wound, and I'm losing blood. Aside from that, I'm doing just fine. It's some kind of puzzle. Kirith and I were close to cracking it when the worm cult attacked. I think they're after the body of the companion buried in the vault. Yes, good. Right before the attack, Kirith translated the runes, but we couldn't make sense of them. It's like ancient poetry. I only know it has something to do with opening the doors. I pray you can decipher it.
Dude, Grim, I'm not gonna lie, I was just thinking about that. Like, how cool would it be if you had, like a water character? Like a water-based character that was... I guess it would be mage-oriented? Oh man, that'd be cool. That'd be super cool. Because you could bend and turn the water into weapons and stuff. You could like make dual-wield daggers with it or something. Like, you could do so much. I feel like a water-based character would be cool. And like, yeah, bloodbending. I feel like that is just like ripping it right from Avatar though, which is copyright. so I don't think they're gonna go straight for that. But that would be friggin' sick, dude. That would be so sick. I don't feel like reading this right now. I'm not gonna lie.
The worms, ripping my soul apart. Help me.
I'm pretty sure that's what she said.
I can't think. They're ripping me apart. Follow symbols above doors. Whale, eagle, snake. Hurry.
We'll hurry. Sorta. Whale, eagle, snake. Is that the eagle? I think that's the eagle. Snaky? Sniggy snake? A frost staff with a flame glyph on it would just splash water on. Honestly, if the game went that hard with its details, that would be really cool.
Strike now!
Now wait a minute. I love how fast we are with this character, man. Namor and Aquaman. Yeah, I there's a lot of like water-based characters. You could do it. You like legally they could implement a water-themed mage type character into the game. But they would have to just like avoid certain tropes and concepts to make sure that, you know, they just stayed away from that. Oh, yeah, Jensen, I didn't even think about that. The whole bloodbending thing with the vampire abilities. I still think the vampire needs, like, a tweak. You know what I think, man? Like, you know how the werewolf and the vampire only have one set of abilities? They've got 5. 5 abilities and an ultimate. That's it. That's all they get. You can't even, like, adjust. The vampire is cool because you can take the vampire abilities and put them on your bar even if you're not like in vampire form as an ultimate. Werewolf, on the other hand, the werewolf only gets the abilities as a werewolf. You have to use your ultimate to turn into one. I would love to see full like class representations of a werewolf. Like, it'd be tough for them to, and a vampire as well, not just a werewolf, but like, it would be tough for them to do now because of the current iterations of the vampire and the werewolf curses. But imagine how cool it would be if there was like a full 3-set class, like, and by 3 set I mean like this, like 3 full sets of abilities, 3 different ultimates involving it, all the passives. Like, that would be so cool. I would freaking love that. You think Fate Carver is going to be metal on all DDs? I don't know about that. The thing with Fate Carver is that you need to have your 3 stacks. So, like, alright, I was thinking about this, actually. Like, if you're going to have, I would say, like, say Arcanist is your main character. You need to have Rune Carver, and you need to have ways to generate Crux efficiently. Because if Rune Carver is going to be your main primary set of damage with your spammable, you need to be able to get to full 3 stacks of Crux as fast as possible. I feel like Arcanist is going to be one of those classes that really doesn't get tweaked that heavily when it comes to subclasses. You can have 1 or 2 abilities. That's really the way I'm going to see Arcanist, is that it revolves so heavily around Crux generation that it's gonna end up being like, you might want 1 or 2 abilities to supplement it. Other than that, you're gonna just stick with the regular abilities. And if you implement Fate Carver on any other class, it's gonna just take too long. Like, you need the abilities that allow you to stack multiple pieces of Crux at once. You need the abilities that let you generate Crux efficiently. So, and you can't have every single one of them. So I don't know. I think if you want to like use Fate Carver as your main spammable, you just play the Arcanist. But on the other hand, like if you want to go into PvP, everybody's gonna be invisible. This is not a joke. Like this was mentioned earlier, but legitimately, every single player in PvP is absolutely gonna be invisible. Everybody's taking the freaking Nightblade invisibility. Banner, yeah, Banner's really good. I haven't messed around with scribing at all, but oh, Banner for Crux. Isn't it like every 5 seconds though? I don't know what it is. I don't know how to like do Banner, because I haven't messed around with scribing and all. But like, I think it's every 5 seconds. You make a good point, and you open up another argument too. You could say that like you have Rune Carver and Banner, and you only use Rune Carver when it's ready. You know, you just have like Banner to passively gain Crux for you. And you just have, see, that's tough because it's such a like big ability. Your light attacks are such a large portion of your damage being weaved in. And if you have Rune Carver and you have your Banner generating Crux, say it takes 15 seconds, say it is 5 seconds, and it takes 15 seconds to generate enough Crux to cast Rune Carver efficiently. You need 15 seconds of other abilities going in, and they're not going to be damage over time. Like, yeah, you can add damage over time in there, but it's not going to be 15 seconds worth of abilities. You're going to need another spammable, like jabs or something. Like, you would need something else to supplement it, and Rune Carver would just be subsidiary, and I don't know if it's gonna be that good. I don't know. We'll have to see, man. This is gonna be one of those things that is gonna take a while to develop a new meta. I do think that in PvP, everybody's immediately gonna start going invisible, and there will be a rather quick meta developed there. But when it comes to PvE, I think it's going to take a lot of experimenting and a lot of time from the community, just kind of like just messing around, just goofing and seeing what works the best with what. Because there's some super sweaty people in this game. Well, I'll tell you what, there's some really sweaty people. I'm not going to sleep soon. It's getting late. It's almost 4 o'clock. I know. We've been talking a lot tonight too. I feel like we haven't made a lot of progress, but we're having fun.
It's been so long.
So that's
I'm
what matters.
free, and you saved me. Thank you, Liege Lord.
You're welcome, Valdur.
No. With my shackles destroyed and the cult's ritual disrupted, I am free. They wish to enslave me, to use me to strengthen the giants in Mur. I will aid you in your quest against the foul worms.
Oh, what a nice
my lord,
guy.
Before you go, there is one other thing.
Why don't we call him Spirit? Why can't we just call him Valdur?
My
He's got a
shield
name.
sister Hakra was bound in the same manner as I. If the worms came here, they might be there as well. Please, travel north to Pine Peak Cavern. Discover if she remains bound and safe. Head to Pine Peak.
Got you on the Pine Peak. Sorry, Grim, I missed your message. You said you only like Vampire for stage 4 sprinting invisibility passive. Yeah, the penalties are really bad. They're really, really bad. I personally, man, I don't know if the benefits for vampirism outweigh the negatives. The only thing, in my opinion, that is truly practical in almost any circumstance for the vampire passives is the mitigation that you get. For stage 3, I think you get like, dang it, I don't know how much mitigation it is, but it's like a percent of reduced damage taken. The lower your health goes, the higher it scales up, which is really good. The problem is that you lose a lot of like resource regeneration and other things, and you take a lot of extra fire damage and stuff. So I just personally, I don't think vampire is like super worth it. I think you really gotta like, I don't want to say you have to spec directly into it, but you kind of have to lean into the whole vampirism like mitigation passive, and you gotta have some way to recover resources just a little bit more efficiently, because it really shreds your resource regen. Level 2 max? Well, level 3 is where you get the mitigation. You don't actually get the passive of mitigation unless you're rank 3. So that makes things a little bit difficult.
These old bones aren't what they used to be.
That's what she said. We are running out of quest slots, and I hate to say it, but we're just gonna drop these. We're gonna open up some more quest slots, because we're just picking them all up, and I'm not really doing Undaunteds right now.
You need something, friend? Got more than enough to do for 2 of me. So let me be unless you're looking for work.
Mafia, why would you want your go-kart to be 2-wheel drive?
Huh? So, you're here to work. Why didn't you say so? If you want to make yourself useful, we've got a nasty bug problem in our hay. Horses won't go near it if those things have nested inside. I guess they can smell them.
You know what, sorry, oh, for drifting? You know what? Fair play. Fair play. That's actually kind of sweet. I can't lie. That would be really cool. I was just thinking about subclasses. I really doubt this is going to be the case, but do you think you'd be able to take abilities from the werewolf class? Like, I think you'd probably have to physically be in werewolf form, but like, imagine you could take abilities and passives from the werewolf class, and it's not technically a class, it's an affect. Something. That's maybe not the right word, but you know what I'm saying. You try Infinite Arc yet? No, I have not. Alright, so let's finish this dialogue. I'll open up the map and tell you the game plan for the future here.
Yep. Just scatter the hay a bit and they should fly out. But here's the thing. Glowflies make fantastic fishing bait. Instead of just scaring them off, I want you to catch them. Can't be wasting good bait.
Got it. Mafia, I would have never guessed it was 1-wheel drive. That's interesting. Okay, so currently, our situation here. This is our primary character. This is our main account. We've done Auradon, the entirety of the Aldmeri Dominion. So we did Auradon, Grotwood, Greenshade, Mullaball, and Reaper's March. Including the starter zone. That counts as well. And we did the Gold Coast as well. And then we bounced over here. So we did Bleak Rock, which is the starting zone, into Balfoyan, Stonefalls, Deshawn, Shadowfen, Eastmarch, and the Rift. The Rift is the last one in this alliance, right? And I was really trying to push myself to do the base game before I got into stuff like that. I kept telling myself, like, oh, it's not going to take that long to do the base game. Like, it's really not that big a deal. But when you mix in dailies and so much other stuff with your gameplay, like, it does take a long time to cook through these worlds. If we strictly just cooked out the main quests, or the world completions, like, we'd probably fly through it. But especially since we're, like, listening to dialogues and trying to involve ourselves in the story, it takes longer. And I kept telling myself, like, I'll do it. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more worlds, which is actually kind of a lot. And that doesn't include Betnakai and Strasmakai as well. Or, did I say Betnakai? You know what I meant. Like that. So these are, you know, little mini worlds as well. And I think what we're going to do is instead of going from the Rift to Strasmakai, which would be the next starting zone, we're going to get into other things like scribing. There's a chance we do Somerset as well. Because, well, we've done a lot of miscellaneous stuff in Somerset just because Bryson started in Somerset. So I had joined him a handful of times to do bosses and things like that. And it just... You know, there's a lot of miscellaneous stuff that kind of just got completed. How did I do quests? I don't remember doing these 2 quests. Oopsies. Oh well. Tiffany, you're a clown. But one of the reasons I'd like to do Somerset is, one, because it's a freaking beautiful map, and I love it. I really am going to be crushed if Griffin Run never gets fixed, because it seems to be completely bugged. But Artaeum and the Psijic skill tree is really important. Not only is the Psijic skill tree really important, but scribing is really, really important, and I think we need to get into that. So, hear me out. I say this weekend, we work on completing the Rift. We push through. We freaking lock it in, we get this bad boy finished, and then we jump into scribing. And scribing, I'm assuming, is going to take us to the Infinite Archive, and problem with that is that it is the Telvanni Peninsula, right? And Apocrypha. I've been trying really hard not to do the DLC stuff before we get too far through the main story, but I think that's just gonna have to be how it is. Like, I'm just gonna have to say screw it. It's fine. Whatever. We'll do it. Are we gonna complete the entirety of Telvanni? I don't know. I kind of want to hold off on that until later, but it's so beautiful, dude. This world is so cool. And part of the reason why I don't want to do this type of DLC stuff right now is because the worlds are so beautifully crafted that I don't want to go from like top tier, amazing looking like world generation and development and good voice acting, good writing too, because we did the public dungeon. Where's the public dungeon? We did the public dungeon in Apocrypha. And I did the quest for it as well. It was good. I actually liked it. The quest was good. The map design was good. The characters are good. The voice acting is good. Like, I'm impressed with Telvanni so far, and I've tried to stay away from it because I don't want to, like, eat my dessert before I eat my friggin', like, you got to eat your meat before you eat your pudding. Like, I don't want to spoil the, like, this whole portion of the game right here because it's not going to be as good, if that makes any sense. So, I'm going to do my best to tiptoe around the worlds and the DLCs and all that. I want to get into scribing. I would like to get into the Infinite Archive at some point. That's not necessarily a priority, but it does seem so freaking fun. And the Psijic skill tree. And I'm just going to try real hard to avoid doing anything else in the worlds. And we'll do like all the DLC stuff, preferably in order as to when it came out. I don't know what the order is off the top of my head. We'll have to figure it out, but that's kind of like the game plan. And I know that's like a long game plan because there's a lot. It's going to take a long time to get through it all, but that's the general idea. And if you guys have suggestions, like if you think that there's a better way to do things, or you think it would be entertaining, not just to watch, but also to play, to go through the game in a specific way, hit me. Let me know. Yeah, man, I hate to do it, but it's late. It's 4 a.m. I want to keep playing. Let's do this delve. We're not done yet. You think Mafio's behind? Yeah, you let him know, bro. I'm not even catching the bugs. What am I doing? I was kicking up the dirt and not even catching the bugs. What the? Did I just catch two at once? You got a muffin now? Mafia, did you just wake your Nana up at like 4 a.m. to go get a muffin? You're like, Nana, make me some muffins. She's like, yes sir, Master Mafioso. Yes sir, Master Mafia. Give me your bugs. Hey.
Old Huring's been spreading tales of how you defeated Milana. Very impressive.
2 kinds of muffins? Mafia, you'll have to let me know when y'all come up with a way to merge 2 different types of muffins into the same muffin. Like, I want this muffin baked in the same pan together so that it's literally 2, like banana chocolate chunk and then oatmeal, like literally divided in half in the same muffin.
Done already?
Tiffany, you're a pervert.
You got those bugs? This is a good batch. We'll have quite a haul with these. Run these over to my son, Ulfslag. He should be out fishing behind the house. He'll have some coin for you. Honest work gets honest pay.
Wow.
Don't want anyone saying I'm a piker.
Mafio's a piker. Whatever that means. But nah, dude, Mafia, if you find out a way to bake a muffin like that, don't tell anybody, because you'll be rich.
Glowflies. Sure, hand them here. I could use these. Nothing is biting today. Here's some coin for your trouble. Just a little trouble warrants just a little coin, I reckon.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the Psijic skill tree is gonna be a pain in the butt, right? Like, by pain in the butt, I mean, like, it drags you all across the world to collect portals. And it's kind of like the books from the Magus Guild, but not quite. Yeah, it's gonna be tedious, to say the least. So, I don't know if it's like the sooner the better type of thing, or if it's like wait until we're already through the worlds and we have all the fast travel points and we can just bounce around in like an hour or 2 and collect them all. I don't know what the plan is with that, to be honest. But getting it started would be nice, yeah. Oh, dude, one other thing I heard about the subclasses that is actually gonna kind of complicate things a little bit in an unfortunate way is that if you pull abilities from another class, it's gonna cost 2 skill points. At least that's the intention, I believe. So, like, there's always the chance for that to change. But they're talking like it's gonna be 2 skill points for every single skill and passive. I'm assuming morphs as well is gonna cost 2 skill points. So if you morph your ability, then you're looking at 4 skill points for 1 skill, which that's a lot. So it's not that can't be done, because it can be. There's plenty of skill points in the game for that to happen. But it's gonna be difficult to just like make a new character. Like say you've been playing the game but you don't have like a Templar. Say you've just never made a Templar and you were like, oh man, you know what I really want is a primary Templar but with this, and this. It's gonna take a lot in order to collect all the skill points required to get that situation set up. Definitely for the moans. The whats? The moans. Oh, the mains. Yes. Oh yeah, absolutely. See, that's the thing, like, my main's a Templar, and I don't really have an issue with that. Like, it doesn't bother me that that I could potentially need a ton of skill points, because this is kind of what I wanted to put the subclasses on anyway. Maybe. Honestly, the Dragon Knight would be really cool too. You might want subclasses for every character, to be honest. I don't know, man. It's tough. This is going to be one of those things where it's going to be really good to theorycraft. Like, talking about it and trying to discover things in our minds, man, is definitely good, but we just won't know, man. There's no way to know how it's all going to work out and affect one another until we actually get it in the game. But I'm excited, dude. I can't wait.
Kind someone came. I thought
It's supposed to be free too, I think. It's supposed to come with the
I
game.
was surprised.
Built in.
I even woke up at all.
Ouch.
Did
Smashed my elbow in
sister
the
send
desk.
you to find me?
No, I just showed up to find you.
Passing through? A tomb? Well, I hope you aren't here to rob my ancestors. If you are one of those adventuring types, maybe you can help. I followed a strange man down here, only to be captured by him. He's doing something unsavory here.
Unsavory. He brings up a good point. It is very odd that we just like every single little dirty crevice of the map, dude, we just run through it. We're just like, just a crypt full of like undead creatures. We're just like, I wonder what's in here. Just running through, like literally just passing through. It's interesting.
Necromancy is foul enough, but it's something more he's after. He's experimenting on the living too. I was likely next in line. I don't know what his goal is, and I don't care. You have to stop him before he kills more innocents. He went further.
I figured out. Hey, get away from me. Don't do it. Don't do it. I know what you're thinking. You're gonna go kill that boss without me.
No! I won't let you interrupt my research. I will bring her back.
Oh. Did you? Oh man. I kind of feel bad. I didn't really pay much attention until it was like too late. But that guy, it sounds like he was just trying to bring his wife back to life. Which, nah, I mean, look, man, necromancy's not cool. And it's not good. You don't want to do that. But like, you gotta feel for him just a little bit. He's just sad and lonely. Okay, I actually need to go the other way. I need the sky shard. What's going on here? There we go. Resurrect someone's grandma. Give him one final whooping. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? You're not mad, are you? We've completed this, yeah? The quest is over here. Alright, hear me out. It is quite late. I think we need to wrap it up. We'll finish this quest later. We're gonna continue cooking through the main quest. We're 10 out of 18. We're kind of making good progress. I know the map feels like there's been a lack of completion, but as far as the main quests go, we're doing pretty well. And so that's where we'll pick up tomorrow. Aside from the dailies, obviously we'll do all that too. And also we'll do raids, we'll do a couple of daily dungeons, maybe even get ourselves into some battlegrounds for funsies, because I am feeling a little bit more comfortable with this build, and I'd like to continue to try to push it into something more practical. And eventually we're going to start working on the Dragon Knight too. I'd like to make a Dragon Knight PvP build. I think that could be a lot of fun. But that's about it, man. Like, aside from like the basics, and by that I mean all the stuff that I gotta say every single day. Discord. There's a link to the Discord down below. We have Twitch and YouTube. Those things run simultaneously, so if you'd like to tune into the stream on either or, there are links to those as well. We have a subscribe button. You can check that bad boy out. I'd appreciate that very much. And hopefully I get to catch you guys for more of it tomorrow, man. I really do appreciate everything that you guys do for me and the channel and just as a community in general. I could not be more grateful and appreciative of every single one of you. So, yeah, I hope I get to catch you tomorrow. Monday through Friday, 1 a.m. EST, that is the start of the stream. Saturdays and Sundays between 3 and 4 p.m. EST, and updates, changes can be found in the Discord. Spiel's over. That's it. I know. Good night, guys, man. I appreciate y'all for real. And, Mavio, good night to you, Grim, Tiffany, Backwood, Thony, and all the rest of you that are maybe just being a little bit quiet right now. Good night to you.
It's hard to leave with you still on my mind. To pack my things and leave it all behind. We better find out why we do the things we do. It took me some time, but I realize now it's all it's all for